come on. Does that mean I thought touching your nose or itching your nose meant you were lying. Maybe it's touching your nose because I haven't even started speaking. Okay. Neil, it's a bit of an awful ASMR for you. I think I started making a cup of tea and then got distracted with a bath. And now I've got an itchy chin. Let's take that out of the room. Do you remember that? Itchy chin at school? If anybody was at school in the 80s. Itchy chin. Oh my God. It's like, yeah, you're lying. So I'm moving around a lot because of light and kettles and stuff. Right, okay, now I've finished showing my edge. Well, probably not. Good morning, Limelight. Yeah, I've put right. So I'll give you a recap on sales this week in a sec, and also what's going out. One ring. But yeah, I've put a title up as well. Hi, RJ. Basically, I'm sure we're all wondering what's eBay going to do when Vinted Pro, is set up. I had something very interesting. I was listening to James Bolfine's live, I think it was yesterday. I was watching it back, and he mentioned that some people, wow, we go from like the middle of winter to blinding sun. He mentioned that some people have been receiving email offers from eBay of a reduced, I'm sure they'll roll it out for a lot of people, reduced final value fee, I think, for a commitment, for a loyalty commitment to only sell on eBay for a year. And I was like, I don't know percentages or anything. I find it hilarious because in a way, well, it shows obviously that they haven't been not thinking about it. They are thinking about it, and they're like, hopefully they're shitting their pants, quite honestly. But it's like, I feel like that's sort of that's your best shot so far, is it? Like, I'm going to be honest, we'll handcuff you in for a year with a little reduction in fees. Do you know that Vinted Pro is going to be zero fees? Do you know? I don't know. If anyone's told you, a little reduction in the fees. Thank God, someone, or thank Vinted, is finally making eBay realise that this constant hiking in fees can't continue, because somebody else is going to come along and offer something better. Right, that's it. I feel that's the base. That's how I feel about it right now. Right, let me just say hello to. Oh, let's prop you up. There we go. Let's prop you up. Morning, Catherine. How are you? Have you listed your pickups from whatever day we went out? When was it? Wednesday. Morning, Bills and Moon. eBay have tech issues. Yeah, tech issues as well, which I've no doubt is to do with. Yesterday I signed. Have you had that offer? What's it? It's called March payday weekend or payday offer, and you had to show an interest last week, I think, and then I got an email yesterday saying, right now we want you to sign a contract for it, and basically they're giving, I'm sure maybe everyone's got it, they're giving you so all of your listings will have to go on, I think it's all of your listings will have to go on 15% off offer. I don't know if it's a coupon or what, but I think it'll be automatic, 15% off. And then eBay will cover, this is what riles me, sorry, it annoys me, but anyway, they will cover 40% of the 15%. And I kind of feel like, why don't they just say, we'll cover 5, you do 10, or we'll cover 10, you do 5? Why put it like that? Or why don't they just say, we'll cover half of it? Why? Just feels like unnecessarily, it's not that complicated, but unnecessarily, if you're trying to work out, if you're trying to work out, also, what's that going to be on my £35 ring? It does, then you have to go, hang on, I think I'm going to get a calculator out. I don't know why can't I keep it freaking simple? It's like all their fees, they are complex. There are layers upon layers of fees now. And just when you think you've got a handle on it, something goes abroad and they go, oh no, did we not tell you about that? Oh, we did in the small print. There's an abroad fee as well. On top of the money that they're paying. Thank you. They need to simplify their freaking fee structure for a start. They need to lower their fees if they want to keep sellers. Actually, because I was wondering what it would do for people for the prices of stuff we've been sourcing on there. But to be honest, I'm in a bit of a mood with eBay today, so I'm like, bring it on. Vinted Pro. The tech issues. So we were all logging on this morning and on phone and on, PC or whatever. It was just, everyone was seeing 0 listings. She got 0 listings. The nice thing was there were also 0 to-do task things, you've got 11 ability adding specifics to fill out. That had all gone because it didn't recognise you had any listings. But it also meant, obviously, this morning people couldn't do any work. But they have fixed that. But I suspect it's to do with, because the thing I signed yesterday, the contract for the offer, the percentage off, said they will take control of all of the listings. They are going to take control of the 15% off. And so I feel like, given that came out yesterday, the offer, like the next part of the offer, the contract sign, is something to do with that, because they've had to take control of everyone's listings. Could be wrong, could just be a normal, Well, obviously they're doing something. There's always updates to be run. Not showing active or sold numbers. It should be back to normal shitty status, normal shitty service resumed, I think. Simon and Faye, good morning. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I need to get my. Can I turn you around? I've got to go and fluff around with the tea bag. Bear with me. There we go. I was in the middle of reading that, wasn't I? It is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'll talk about my eBay week as well in a sec. I'm probably blinding you now. Right then. Right, now I'm going to go back around again, sorry. Here we go. They should be lowering their fees for everyone, absolutely. Full stop, absolutely. Exclusivity is a bad move. Yeah, like somebody said, how are they going to police it as well? That's one thing, how they're going to police it. And they won't be offering 0 fees. You just compare the fact that you have to pay for the shop, then the fees, and there's so many fees involved. Well, actually, I looked at so you can look in your payment summary, I think it's in payment summary, and you can see how much, including your postage labels, you're paying via eBay to sell something. And so mine aren't always. So I've got promoted listings on capped at 8% on the dynamic ad rate, but it doesn't always sell on that. Sometimes it doesn't. But it told me that my fees to eBay, including postage labels, my costs before cost of goods was 28%. And I know if some people go, oh, that's good for whatever, but it's not as good as 0%, is it? It's not as good as free. right, that was nice. Nice little look. Do you know how much a reduction is? No, I don't. Has anyone on here had it that can shed a light on it? I don't see why it shouldn't be a secret, should it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a mood because my sales are shit, so you can probably tell. So I'm right ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna freaking do about it, eBay. I wonder if they ask. What's that? Oh yeah, a non-disclosure document. Yeah. Bills and Minutes Vinted Pro going to be free. Yes. Yeah, they've actually said it's in. If you have a look at, it must be someone Vinted. It's actually going to be free. I mean, even if they introduce a fee later on, it's never going to be as much as 28%, is it? They're not going to go from free to 28%. I mean, Vestiaire as well, they were like 20%. And at the time, we were like, a bit pricey. But then, obviously, they tend to get quite high values. And then they keep doing the 0% offers. So they're clearly desperately trying to get sellers back. They're drafted, lol. RJ, surely Vinted Pro are going to be charging sellers for this service? No, that's not what. Certainly not in the beginnings. They've said it's free. They'll still charge their buyer protection fee, which is kind of covers, I think. Well, it does protect buyers if things get lost and there's tracking, and sellers actually, because their refund system's pretty good. Well, best I've ever found. But there must be an element of profit, obviously, in that buyer protection fee for them, and adverts. I guess they make a lot from adverts. If not, I'll be shocked. Sometimes wanting change can be the worst thing. Had this at Virgin Media. Yeah, I know. Sometimes we think about the devil you know and things like that. And there's and also obviously eBay are established. I do have a major fear. Obviously, it's not going to be without problems. Vinted Pro have had a major fear on how they're going to deal with scammers, because they will be right in there. They will already be working out how they can. Because at the moment, I think it's quite hard on Vinted for scammers. But I would imagine the 14-day returns and, having to pay the return postage because of distance selling regs. I imagine they're already, thinking about that. I don't see the bills and I don't see the point in calling it Vinted Pro if it's free. It's because, so they're calling it Pro, the professional bit, because it has to meet the legal requirements of distance selling regulations, which are you must display your business address on there and you must accept returns within a minimum. Hang on, is that right? You have to offer returns, and the minimum amount of time, sorry, I'm not explaining this well, is 14 days. You can offer more than that. I don't know if you can offer more than that on Vinted Pro, but that's the minimum legal requirement. If you're a business seller, you come under regulations, and private sellers don't, apart from to the tax man. So that's why it's Pro. Namaste. Welcome. Mute. RJ, 28%. That's a joke. I know. It's not laughing. I know but it's just, yes, what? Yeah, I try all sorts, and that's where I'm at the moment. Bills and Mooney, they should have the monthly free, and that's it, like Costco. Oh, the monthly fee. Well, they're going to need to do something, but obviously or they change their entire business plan. I mean, there must be humongous meetings going on about this at the top of eBay, because, their strategy has been not to attract new sellers, but just to squeeze the ones that are left. And so every year there is a new fee for the last, I don't know how many years. And does anybody else? I'm trying to think who else charges to list. Etsy, but then Etsy don't charge you a shop fee, do they? But eBay, if there's a fee to be charged, they've got it. I don't think there must be the most fees anybody has on any platform must be eBay, unless it's your own website or whatever and you're doing. But I mean, like a platform for sellers where they're organising it and charging you for it. RJ, I look forward to it then. Lol, sod eBay. Well, yeah, I'm not throwing out the baby with the bathwater. We all need to make sure our income we're still getting income. So, but I'm chuffed to bits. If nothing else, even if I didn't put all my stuff on Vinted, I am chuffed to bits that it's already having an impact, which will be a positive for us, because they have had, you can say it hasn't been a monopoly, but they've had the majority of us for such a long time. And there's been Etsy took sellers and Depop took sellers and all these different platforms took sellers. Some of it's, obviously Posh didn't work out in the UK. Who else? Macari didn't work out. But Vinted's a different kettle of fish. Like, everybody I know shops on Vinted, all ages. None of them have ever been like that before. And it's a bit cheaper, but we can be a bit cheaper if we're not paying all those fees. And it's simpler. It's so simple. I do think overall it's got to be a positive, hasn't it, for us? Even if we're still on eBay, it's got to be a positive for us. Good morning, Antoinette. Married, it's desperate by eBay. That email, that offer that's gone out, that's only the initial, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I'm being a twit. Probably that will pay, although they've done that offer before, we'll pay a percentage of your, if you do a coupon type thing. They've done that kind of offer before, but they've never done the we'll pay you a loyalty fee, basically. They've never done that before. And I think it's a bit weak. And maybe people that hardened eBay through and through and say, oh, well, I wouldn't be leaving anyway, that will benefit them, but I wouldn't want to sign it. And I'm usually like, oh, did you say fee? Oh, did you say reduction? Oh, okay. Not for a commitment of not going elsewhere for a year. That's dangerous. Like, what if suddenly you get loads of negatives and they hide your listings? You're buggered. People need to think very carefully about that, being tied in. RJ, I just renewed my website for another 2 years. Cost me £20 a month. Wow, whoa, that is cheap. So I know you've got to advertise it yourself, but it's working for you, isn't it? Oh, I didn't even realise. I'd not stopped selling on eBay. Gets you out there. Had emails on website where they found me on eBay. Oh, no, that's good. Yeah. Oh, hello. Someone's seeking true love and pancakes, aren't we all? So do I need to bear with me? Have I just made you a mod, RJ? Yes. Is that okay? Sorry, I'm just adding a couple of mods, but if you get modded and you don't want to be, then just tell me. I don't know who else. I'm up for true love and pancakes. Sounds idyllic to me. Anything else? Because actually, that's I think that's true love and pancakes. That's a more interesting slant than you look like Barbie, I like your cardi. To be honest, that's going to stay with me. I quite like that one as well. Oh, dearie me, shouldn't laugh, should we? Was I dreaming about somebody having an awful troll yesterday? Maybe somebody was talking about it. I don't know, like my reality of what I dreamt and what really happened is a bit skewed at the moment. Oh no, I can't even talk about the things I keep doing that are just, I feel like I'm going senile. It must be the perimenopause. Anyway, back on. Let me look up what I paid, what this ring has sold for. Yeah, so I'm in the shite week of Bay this week. So I made a mistake. So I've been doing the promoted dynamic, and what I did again was I didn't want to set the campaign up for too long, so I only set it up for like 8 days or something, and so it ran out again, and you can literally tell. So I don't know when I spoke to him, let's put that up. Hang on. RJ would actually prefer love and pine mash and some liquor. And what would everyone else like? Love and you let me know. I presume that Simon is going to give everyone a good spanner. Enjoy. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So this week, yeah, I must have spoken to you Monday or Tuesday. So Monday must have been the painting day. Yeah, so a great day Monday, turnover on eBay, £215.50. And then Tuesday, no sales. I was like, and then I saw it, you can promote everything in your store. And I was like, oh, balls, I've let it lapse again. So no sales at all on Tuesday. Wednesday is crawling back. The turnover was £86. And then yesterday, can do one, £30.50, which is this beautiful ring, Art Deco stuff. I love that kind of emerald green and that halo. Oh, sorry, I always do that. That is beaut. That's a beaut. Anyway, and then nothing so far today. So I started, as it's almost the weekend last night, I started with my let's end and do some sell similars, but nothing really came of it. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Tom. How are you finding Whatnot, Tom? How are you finding Whatnot? Because you've been doing a few shows, haven't you? I saw. I was in Lex's show last night. I'm assuming it was an impromptu. Sorry, I can hear noises out there. Sorry, there's no one in the flat downstairs. So if I actually think, no, that's definitely someone downstairs, I wonder who it is. So the guy in the basement that I keep down there, he's got a key to the building because his gas, so much of his gas is down there in the cupboard. So that cupboard's his, which is locked. And then there's a door to a flat downstairs, but it's empty. And there are really occasionally the occasion is a viewing. Yeah, but so if I hear stuff out there, I'm like, who the F's out there? Because I should probably tell this, but I don't lock. We don't lock our door. I like our up one because we're it's only us. So right. Morning, Crispy, Jewel, Liz, welcome everybody. Ghost noises, well, you never know. Connie goes mad and starts saying things like that. I'm like, ooh. Maud's kind of, she likes to watch that sort of thing with me, but Connie's like, oh, it's absolute rubbish. Oh, hello. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, Whatnot. Oh, some very interesting characters coming in. I'm sorry for the people that are watching back that you miss this stuff because I know it doesn't show, does it? Yeah. Oh yeah, whatnot. Yeah, so it's obviously on the jewellery front, which is of particular interest to me personally for selling jewellery. I think that was an impromptu from Lex. I don't know if she'd advertised it like on Tube or anything in the day, but I'd say it was pretty successful. She's getting reasonable prices. Yeah, I think that was a profitable show, like a decent, worth doing type show. And she had some good stuff, and it was all silver, I think. Oh God, I hope they get on with it and piss off, because it's worrying me. Blimey. Yeah, I'm not giving out any numbers, but thank you. It is appreciated. any little attention. Hi, Joan. So, Jesus H. My door's definitely just slammed down there, so they're not being quiet, so I don't think it's burglars. So if I have to go investigate, you're coming with me. Oh, just calm down. Right. Be all right when there is somebody actually living downstairs, because then I'll expect the odd noise. Yeah, the whatnot. So, yeah, that was a good show. So it does make me want to... It makes me want to do another show, especially with eBay fricking around. I'll have to say. I mean, I haven't written whatnot off. I do enjoy it, as we know. So, oh yeah, sorry. The question was, Tom, how are you getting on and whatnot? And I don't know if you answered. Yeah, lots of good spannering going on. Thank you so much, everybody. God, Jesus Christ. I think I was looking away. It's been a lot of activity. Yeah. Are you still there, Tom? How are you finding whatnot-alls? Yeah, I've just said, have I seen... There are some people you see, like, I watch a show and I never see them again. There's some that obviously are on a lot. And there are some that were doing quite a lot that I haven't seen recently as well. So, I mean, it's... Yeah, we're all trying to get it to take off, really, aren't we? Oh, God, sorry. I'm going out to have a look. You're coming with me. RJ, getting back into clothing, first time in a few years. Oh, what sort? Right, we're going. Oh, I've turned the light off. That makes me think that. Right, I can't see anybody down there. I think somebody's come in and done something and turned the lights off, and then I find it weird though. If you go into a building that's not double locked, why do you turn the lights off and double lock it when you leave? Like, do you not think maybe somebody's there? Oh, I think they've gone anyway. Whoever it was. Right, I think we're safe. Yeah, what sort of clothing are you getting into? Do you mean, selling it or wearing it? Or you've been not wearing? Lock your doors. It's all right. It's literally only, it's either somebody's got the key to do with the flat, or it's Dan in the basement and he's doing something with his gas boiler. We do double lock the door the outer door downstairs at night, and then we do lock our flat door at night. But yeah, just in the day, it's not like, because the front door to the building is kind of locked like a normal front door, so you wouldn't lock your lounge door at home, would you? I would definitely lock that door. My chihuahua would have gone nuts. I was just thinking, well, what are they going to take anyway? And it's like, oh, actually, yeah, my jewellery. Okay, I'll think about that. Oh, that was a bit of a... Right, so yeah, what were we talking about? Showing you the ring that's going out, the one item. A little bit of whatnot chat. Good morning, Ready Study Retro. Just entered into... yeah. Oh, men's clothing at the moment for RJ. Been buying for years, just never listed. Oh my God. Wow. You've got something to keep you busy there. Are you doing it on Vinted? If you're not, it's well worth trying. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up actually, but Shelley playing detective. Yeah, I was a bit... Seeing the light had gone off though, that suggests that somebody has left the building. Vinted Depop website, eBay. Oh yeah, cool. Cover all the bases. Yeah, it's also it's like it takes so long to freaking list on eBay. I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time listing on there if I'm going to end up having to take... It's like all that work and I have to take it all down if they're, it's going to turn out Vinted Pro is way, way better for me. But you just got to take the chance, I suppose, haven't you? Oh, cool. I had my first sale on Etsy, 2 weeks of listing. Oh, that's all right, actually, for Etsy. Well done. Well done. I've got a chain here. I can swing that around for you. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Whatnot would send another offer out as well, and that would kind of motivate me to do another little show, because I'm still a bit undecided. And I was wondering about doing that everything show as well. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, if you are looking for some cheap fun jewellery, then... Oh, I'll just watching people make rings out of spoons. Yeah, there's a lot of, and bracelets. People make out of forks and stuff, don't they? Yeah, there was a lady... Oh, now this is going to be useless, isn't it? There's a lady I watched last night. Oh, no, I can't even remember her name, so that's absolutely useless. Maybe if you look under Jewellery UK, she was selling at £2 a pop, sterling silver hooks, but with loads of fun bits hanging off, because I thought I had some fun bits hanging off at the end, but hers were great. Oh God, I'll have to look up her name. She was amazing. Crispy, but listing on the Bay, then I copy and paste to Vinted. It's not that different to just listing straight on Vinted. I guess it depends how many... because the lady that had me on the startup scale up was like, make sure you use all the 24 photos. And she was like, yeah, do a video if you want. I was like, no, I don't. Like, it seems to have to be approved and I haven't got time for that. So I try and push the photos. I don't know. I still feel like, eBay's the longest. It's the most convoluted to list on. It takes the longest to get anything up on there. And then it's the most petulant in terms of tickling its freaking algorithm. And then they charge you a lot for it as well. That's how I feel. RJ, won't lie, as a Gooner, didn't like touching the Chelsea shirts. Oh, Ready Study's asking about Jules. Yeah, sorry, Jewel. What was it that you sold? Was it cross-listed? Good questions. We'll just find out about that, and then I'm going to head off. So, yeah, I'm planning to do a little bit of sourcing tomorrow. Yesterday I did listing and life admin stuff. I did sell a charm bracelet the other day for about 60, I think. But... it is quite quiet. I'm going to put some bits on today, but I don't know what. Tricky. Maybe I should plan a show. Maybe I should just plan a what not show and have a bit of a clear out. But then it's weird, isn't it? Because when you're on eBay, you're kind of, oh, it'd be better if I had more listings on there. And then I'm reluctant to take stuff down because I'm trying to build the listings up. But then maybe it's stuff I should auction off cheaper. Oh, Jewel, it was a wooden kitchen rack, like a spice rack. I crosswise it, yes, and went for cross-listed and it went for 45. That's good. Oh yeah, I've heard about things like spice racks going well. Yeah, don't we all? Right, I'm going to go then on that note. Thanks, RJ. For anybody that unfortunately can't see the chat on the way back, somebody was just sharing their love of men. Actually, it's International Women's Day, so happy International Women's Day. Oh, God, live. Well, I don't have the answers today. I mean, I don't usually have the answers, but comment down below. What do you think? I mean, what's eBay's next move going to be? I'm like, it's a bit like, you know, the popcorn, like, oh, so they've sent offers out of there. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they're going to do next. You know, it's personally good for us, but also, what's their next move going to be? Or maybe that's just me. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Wishing you lots of sales, and give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And bye-bye, don't die. Thank you for joining me.